Hey guys, welcome. We're just gonna jump right into it today, because we're doing a long dungeon, and it could take a while. During the dungeon, there's not much in terms of story we'll miss. So let's see. Hey Electro, welcome. How are you doing today? Everybody looks like they're set up properly. Down into the dungeon. Maybe we'll be able to get this done. We're on floor 60 of 100. You did make it early. I think you're the first person here. Let me mute my phone. There we go. Well, this is my first time to one of these looking things. I don't think we've been to a floor that looked quite like this. I don't see anything to do over here. We started off on that platform. This is weird, it doesn't look like there's anything to do anywhere. I could just be missing it though. I'm glad you're here. Glad to hear you're doing good. Hey Vivi, welcome. How are you doing today? Alright. It doesn't look like it's that way. Maybe it's to the right. I'm gonna check the right first at least. We're on floor 61. We gotta get to floor 100 and then fight... I don't think he's the hardest boss in the game. Oh shit. That's a giant Tonberry. I don't really want to fight the giant Tonberry. So the question is, how do we get around the giant Tonberry? Can I follow him? Can I run around him? This reminds me of Wanderer's Palace. He's gonna turn around, isn't he? Run away! Okay, maybe it's this way. Doesn't appear to be this way. Doing the ultimate weapon MSQ? What is MSQ? Oh, main story. Yes, I think.
I got this.
Hey, I want to fight too. All right.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this without having to fight that Tonberry. The question is, how does one achieve such a feat? To figure it out while fighting battles every couple of feet.
Too easy.
Ah, the unskippable cutscenes. Why'd you choose to do that? I mean, maybe I can just get around the side of the Tonberry. Oh, Ivan, welcome, and congratulations. Hey, Pencil, welcome. How are you doing? So, Ivan, what's your favorite type of potatoes? It's a good discussion. This guy's oversold, but he's still not that bad. I'm glad to hear it. I want to sneak by this guy, but I don't know if I can. I think I snuck right by him. Looks like that was a lot easier than I made it out to be. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Trying to find my way through this maze. That's dead end.
I got a good feeling about
How do we get attacked in midair? We get attacked midair, we do the fight midair, and then after the fight, we're still in mid-jump. Oh no, we weren't that time. But sometimes we are. Sometimes it'll give you a fight like while you're jumping from one place to another. And then when you come back out of the fight, you're still mid-jump. That time somehow Yuna managed to get back on the ground though. Okay, we look like we're back at the start. Hey Charlie, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? There's like a... What is wrong with my... See, it's just wanting to lose its height. Okay. Why does this Tomberry have a baby Tomberry with him? He gave me a potion. And he just sat down. Now they're both sitting down. I'm so confused. But now we're down on floor 62. Okay. I mean, it's progress. I don't know how that gets to be progress, but it's progress.
always at your service.
Have I learned all of their abilities? Not all of them yet. Most of them.
That wasn't much fun.
I'm assuming you're meaning with the mascot dress first. Abilities, yes. They still need to learn Ribbon, and I think... Yuna's almost learned Ribbon. Yuna also needs to learn these two. She's the one with the AP egg on right now, though. Riku's still got a long way to go. But Yuna and Pain are quite far ahead. And they're all learning what we need. The Sunberry family walk. Weird. I don't know what to make of the Tonberries, but they don't want to fight. At least those don't. Some do. And some of them can kick my ass like those really big ones.
Leave it to me.
We'll see. Some kind of rip in time? What do you mean, Pencil? Already on 63. Oh. Oh, this is... This is a thing. Hold on. You change your camera angle on this one. I mean, I kind of like having access to my camera angles. That could get a little confusing too.
All right.
I'm just gonna cheat level 80. Oh yeah, when you're fighting mid-jump. I see what you mean. Oh, whoa, why is it the big guy in here? Okay, he's just gonna kill us. The level 80 mob is actually he is vulnerable to being ejected from battle. It could take some tries, but I don't really care about going up against him. So that's all I'm gonna do. Try to eject him from battle. If I can get away with it. So I think that I need to avoid all of the tonberries. Well, that's interesting and very unexpected. I guess I only have to find the right platform and I don't have to step on all of them. So once I find the right one, a hole opens up in the middle. AD is our next boss that we're having to fight. We'll see how it goes.
No problem.
There's a few good strategies out there for the level 81. If we have trouble with the ejecting him from battle, I'll figure something else out. No, I'm not going for any of the blue bullets. I skipped them this playthrough. Doing it completely blue bulletless. I leveled the blue mage job up on Yuna, but I don't even have it on her dress sphere or her garment code right now.
Well, well.
I like the blue bullets, especially in a lot of games. I just,
Sorry we have to win.
I don't know. This one was more about 100%ing the story this playthrough. Oh yeah, Mighty Guard totally can help a lot sometimes. It can make undoable battles doable. But there's no point where Mighty Guard is required, I'd say. Sometimes Mighty Guard feels a little too OP.
I got a good
Not always,
feeling
though.
about this one. Me too.
There are a few abilities though that feel pretty OP. Oh, that was the one. Just avoid the tonberries and down we go, 66. These plans are no problem. Nothing to worry about. I'm not really worried about any of the just random mobs you can get. The big tonberries, I can't beat them.
Next.
Case closed.
And we're all around level 80 to 90. I did get the Dark Knight dress fair, yeah. I got all the dress fairs. Figured they'd all be good to pick up in case I ever wanted to do New Games Plus. Or if I ever needed them for a fight. If I ever need anything, I feel like I could go get it. I don't think I missed any missables. Oops. Alright, we're gonna go down here. Yuna's almost mastered her mascot dress fair. That is what I am working on.
See ya.
Oh, the giant character, the giant tonberries? I really have nothing against tonberries though. Tonberries are usually nice. If I can get away with not having to kill tonberries. Tonberries, cactuars, and chocobos. I don't like killing any of them. That's in any Final Fantasy, not just this one. I just don't like killing those mob families.
Take that.
Well, okay. Really against killing chocobos. I don't care as much about killing cactuars. I would much rather
Easy.
befriend a cactuar, but they can be very mischievous. But tonberries, they're misunderstood. $68. One of these again. It's nice once you learn the levels because I do reuse a lot of these levels. I guess they just couldn't be bothered with making 100 different levels for a dungeon. I also heard that the levels you can get can be random depending on your playthrough. The bosses will always be the same. But the in-between dungeon levels could be randomized. Ooh, 2 level ups. This level, it's rare that you get 2 level ups in one battle. Alright, we had a fight midair. She can still be in midair after the fight? We'll see. 69. That's a big tunberry. I don't actually know my way around this dungeon level yet. We'll figure it out. This is the first time we've gotten this one. Thinking the idea is to get to the other side of that tunberry. You gotta memorize the layout of the place while exploring it. Oh, that's interesting. All I hope for is that they don't accidentally run me into a tunberry while I'm running towards the screen. This level is pretty huge compared to some of the other levels though. Okay, that doesn't go down. It looks like you could just jump off right there. I need to heal everybody after this battle.
It's all in the wrist.
Not abilities, white mage. Is it up here? Oh, this could be the way to go. Pain's hitting hard. Ooh, okay. Here's floor 70. There's one of these floors. Okay, floor 70 seems a bit different than the other versions of this place I've seen. Only 30 more floors though. Oh, he oversold. Oh, it didn't make any difference.
Thank you.
Come again.
He died really quickly after oversouling. I think the tonberries are multiplying as you move through the dungeon. First time you get to see that guy is on the boat right out of Luca when they stole or they kidnapped Yuna in 10. Alright, easy enough. 72. It's weird that you can just walk right by that guy. It looks like they would have been wise and just made him as thick as a level. Or as thick as a hallway. I could have just adjusted the hitbox or something. Wouldn't have been any trouble. Alright, Riku, bring his armor down.
How you like these apples?
There we go.
Come again.
Everybody's still pretty good on HP. What I want to know is why there's even an option to start back at level 1. Like, who would want to just start over this dungeon? I mean, maybe if you're grinding and this is just where you love to grind. But why start at level 0 if you're grinding? Just go back to level 80 or something. This crazy maze place again. I think I remember my way through. Really? The second oversold one of those guys in a row? That doesn't usually happen.
Duck soup. Duck what?
Alright. Pretty sure we go this way, then down, then south, and we'll circle around and keep going up. We might have to cut over and then go up again. So we cut over, go down, this circles around.
I'm on a roll.
Cut to the left, then cut to the right. And if I remembered correctly, this should be the way to the exit. Also, the charm bracelet doesn't work here, so you can't just make it 0 encounters. You're stuck with encounters. I'm not gonna bother with armor break. I don't think it really helped that much. He goes down fast enough. Climb up to go down. 74. It's not one of those. Alright, he's down now. Is it this way? Is it one of these? It is one of these. We haven't had one of these in like 20 levels.
Too easy.
The maze part of this isn't so bad. The only really annoying part of this whole dungeon is just the random encounters you gotta fight to go on with the maze. They're not even hard, but they show up like every 10 feet. I guess it could be worse. I didn't even want to do this dungeon. It just happens that this is a part of 100%. Nope, we're not fighting this. Not interested. I don't care. Bye, enemies. Pain waddling away in the Tonberry outfit. Whoa, I haven't seen any diagonal ones like this. That's a big demon wall. Sorry, buddy, we're invincible. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that. He claws with his hand, but it pushes him forward with the momentum. So he has to catch himself with his same hand that he clawed with, and push himself back up to get ready for the next attack. That's a really cool attention to detail that they put into the game. Can I jump off here? No. Oh, hello! No, no, no! This is where we die. Megaton Berry Oversoul. Oh god. Talk about scary. Alright, well the autosave should still be on that floor. Yep. Let's try this again. Oh, I need to check for secrets also. How am I supposed to get around that Tonberry? I could probably just walk around him like the other one. I just wasn't expecting him right in my face right there. Okay. Nothing else I can do over there. He's guarding all my attacks? Oh, lovely. See if he can guard Catling gun. Maybe armor break? We could try Mogul Beam also.
Sayonara.
This doesn't work, we'll just run. I know this will eventually wear off. Okay, it did work. And Mogul Beam is pretty cool looking. See that path going below the path that we're on? It looks like maybe we could jump off to get to there.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Well, at least we have Mogul Beam to deal with those guys. Might take a couple ethers here and there, but no big deal. Oh, that's how we do it. We come down and then run around it. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but we'll see.
That's enough from you.
Alright. Well, what was that other ability of Yuna's? Mogul Jolt restores MP to one character. So I gotta use that more often. That should be my way of refilling MP when I get low. I don't even think that it matters if the enemy has MP or not. Let's try it. How much MP does it give? Wait, where is it? There it is. $100 MP? That's not bad. Not bad at all. It was like 129, I think. I mean, if out of battle, definitely use just regular ethers to get your MP back, or go to a save sphere. But if you're stuck in a very long battle, I'd say Mogul Jolt is not bad. Ooh. Not that way. But maybe killing the two smaller Tonberries gets rid of the bigger one? An oversold Tonberry. I wonder if they share their oversoul with the Mega Tonberry. he gone? He is gone! I had hope. Clayster 76. I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. It's this one? It is this one. Go ahead, use your stone breath. It's not gonna work. We're the boss now. Alright. They're down 2 levels up again. Nice. Makes it to where I don't have to fight the big Drake dude. $77. Oops, no, go up there. So this is 77. We got 2 more regulars and then a boss fight. I gotta have her use Moogle Beam. No, Moogle Beam. Mid-fight battle in the air. Mid-air battle is what I meant to say, not mid-fight battle. That doesn't even make any sense.
Too easy.
Another mid-air battle. This one we might actually stay in the air. What is Riku currently working on learning? And is she still working on that? She's almost got Ribbon. She's working on Speed Eraser. And then she's gonna start learning Instinct and White Magic. I want her to learn White Magic before Instinct, so after Speed Eraser I'm gonna have to change her. And she's learning Ribbon, which is gonna take forever. I mean, I could also switch her to Samurai now. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do there. Use Koopa Jolt just so I have some MP if we need it. Alright. Floor 78. Floor 78's an easy floor. Don't want to fight this fight. Don't really want to fight this fight either, but he's not hard. He just takes my MP. Ah, fuck this guy. I don't want to wait for Moogle Bolt. And use up 99 MP on you. You're not worth it. 79. Next level is a boss fight. And we're probably gonna wipe a bunch of times on it. Unless I get lucky. Why are we gonna wipe a bunch of times? Because I can't be bothered with doing the actual strategy. Also, by the way, everyone, don't forget to vote on the next game. Because even though we've got some really hard fights still left in this game, we'll be doing the next one soon enough. Alright. This is just a long one, it's not really much of a puzzle.
Okay, next please.
Things easy to run away from. Alright. We have made it. Floor 80. Let's leave. Like, yay, we're there. We're finally there. Okay, we're leaving. We're gonna change her to Berserker. We're gonna change her to Thief. And abilities, Riku, Thief. We need to use Steel Will and Eject. Pain's not going to do much this fight. And then we hope for the best. Alright. See, Flim Flam, Still Will, and Eject. I guess I should use soft on them. Okay. It's first wipe. I need to change it to weight. I'm screwing myself over in this battle. And she does have ribbon on. I don't know how they're getting petrified even with ribbon on. It's like it doesn't even care. Config. Change it to weight. And short sphere changes. ATB is normal now. Okay. Should make this a lot more manageable. Well, I should leave and come back in. Otherwise it's not going to save all that. Flim Flam, Still Will. Instinct Eject. Flim Flam, Still Will. Did Pain just revive herself with a Phoenix down? I gotta rewatch that, but... Yep, that didn't work. As I said, we might die a few times here. Once steel will or eject land, though, we'll be in much better shape. Oh, why did I use it on pain? Did not mean to do that. Meant to use that on Yuna. Nope, didn't work. Oh, but he missed. Get one more try. Didn't work again. Missed again. Come on, Rico. Eject this motherfucker. It's a low chance of success. I wonder what eject's chance of success is. It's much easier than fighting him, though. Just gotta have a little patience. Alright, up to you, Yuna. I think she needs more luck. There's no accessories that give luck? Really? Oh, that's surprising. I do want that. Then garment grid. There is a garment grid that gives luck. Put Berserk on there. Put Thief on here too. Right, that gives them 30 more luck, and it also makes it to where Yuna will be casting instinct moves 40% faster. So this should give me a better edge. I could also switch Pain to Fortune. Should give more luck also. Yeah, why is this showing the long version of this? I changed it to the short version. And that kills everybody. So what would be... Oh, I had to turn that off. Okay, I just turned it to short. But short still shows it. You can go back in. This is a tough fight for sure. Oh, she was just about to use Felicity on us. Took Riku. Riku's not doing it. Is there any other ejects from the game besides Still Will and Eject? Zantetsu. There it goes. That's not gonna work. Oh, I can't cancel it while we're in the battle. Oh, well. Oh, I thought that was eject landing. That heaven's cataracts. 16,000 damage. Okay. Am I missing a Lady Luck ability? I knew that this fight could be potentially an issue. We'll see. How much of an issue does it want to be? Alright, a few more tries and then I will switch to an actual strategy where fighting is involved. Alright. Let me get a better strategy. Hmm. We are in a death loop. Alright. Change up my strategies. Okay. So the idea behind this is just to enable Riku to use catnip. See how well it does. Attack yourself, Riku. That didn't work. Okay, gotta make some more adjustments. Alright, let's see how we do this. First we'll start off with Koopa or Jinja. He's going to stun gaze. Did that on pain. She's going to attack Riku. We immediately get Riku up. And we immediately use a soft on Yuna. Oh. Okay, so we use a Phoenix Stone on her instead. Item... What was... Maybe X potion on pain? That doesn't work. What am I missing from this strategy? Okay. And it's all over. feel like I'm missing something from the strategy, or it's just you get absolutely lucky. In which case I should just go back to my other strategy. What is slowing Riku? I'm missing something. Something is slowing Riku when she should be hasted. Give her auto haste. That should help. Will it be enough though? Pain's already dead. Would be good if she had haste instead. Did it not say where I put on speed bracers? I gotta look up where to get an item. Don't have one item that's suggested for this. that's not good. Pain could easily die right now. Yep. What's good besides Pain dying? Alright, that was a much better fight. No, not on Yuna. Yeah, that was not supposed to play out that way. Yes, yes, quit. Go back in. Oh, wait a second. I'm using the wrong garment grid. That could help. What garment grid are they suggesting we use? I am Lustre. Oh. At least we have enough sauce for this battle. I do hate how fast this battle can end. You either get lucky with his attacks or you don't. The whole knocking people out of the game, or out of the fight entirely sucks. Okay, it's over again. Ah! I think it might be a good idea to get Riku down to low HP before we even start this fight. Do I have one of these? Have one. This is a great strategy. I don't know if I can pull it off though. None of this matters with this strategy. I'm gonna try something. And give her sprint shoes. And power gloves. Hey, Yumi. You're gonna join me for comp this morning? What's comp? Oh, you mean competitive? Are you talking about competitive Overwatch? I really only play competitive on that account with Sai. But I've been thinking about getting a second account for more competitive matches. This guy's giving me a run for my money. But I think this strategy should work. We just need Yuna to not get petrified and to get off the soul spring. Let's see if this works. How are you doing today, Ayumi? Come on, soul spring. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Oh, nope, he's going for Yuna. Yuna. No! Okay, so it failed. It'll still work. Sore but managing. Well, I'm glad you're able to manage. Sorry you're feeling sore though. I hope it gets better. That's no good. I was thinking I might wait for... See, Overwatch right now is $20 for a second account. I don't even play competitive alone. Well, anime, I'm not really looking for strategies. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, if you lose filling, that would definitely make your face hurt. Oh, you're just trying to control anime. I gotcha. No worries. sure that he petrifies Riku and Pain. And not Yuna. That's Riku done. That's not good. Use a soft on Yuna. Oh, and he's going for Pain. Okay, so this should be good. If the Soul Spring did what I needed it to. She should just be able to berserk. And then we just enjoy the long fight. Oh, I totally hear you, Ayumi. What's your competitive rank? We might not even be able to do comp together. I know my rank is pretty low. Oh. I really enjoy quick play. I would just like to see how far I could get in comp. This fight went from being really hard to no hands. You were in plat? Yeah, I don't think it would let us group together. I think you have to be within, I want to say 1,000 SR? I might be wrong. Go, Yuna! Use Berserk again. Oh, it lets you for the placements, but then after the placements it doesn't. I see. If you do placements with somebody, are you guaranteed to be placed around the same level with them? I'd like to one day see what my competitive ranking is if I just go into the competitive alone. I've never tried that. I've always done competitive with Sai. The majority of your placements are with a higher ranked team. Your placements push your SR through the roof. Yeah, I heard doing placements your SR can jump around quite faster, or quite a lot faster than if you're just doing regular matches. Like your SR could jump like 100 or 200 in a single match. Doesn't mean you'll be our rank, but you'll be much closer. I see. That whole system is just weird to me. Alright. While Yuna's fighting this guy, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Also, this guy's probably the third hardest boss in the game. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call while I was getting a drink. But it looks like we beat the battle. That's a good thing. This boss as a pet would be a good pet. Alright. So now we've only got 2 more bosses and then we're done with all the hard part of the game. And currently my entire team is messed up. So I need to switch everybody's gear up and stuff. Mic sounds like shit. Hey Santa, what's wrong with my mic? What's your question, Ayumi? We've only done what 3 runs in 10-10, you never bothered going this deep into the floors. There are some really hard ones down in the floors. No, I don't own a Switch. Oh, the mic sounds very distorted. Hold on, I'm never Hello? Test, test. How does this sound? I don't want a distorted microphone while we're trying to do this. Much better? Okay. Whew. I was worried there for a second. I thought I was gonna have to bring the stream down just because of that. I do not have a Switch. I have a Wii U, this PC, and currently have a PS3 hooked up, but it's Santa's. That's all I have access to at the moment. And I have a PS3, but it's in some boxes, stuffed away. For Mordor. I think it's a little too late to sway it any other way. But you've got Ayumi's vote. But yeah, don't forget to vote for the next game. Alright. Further down. Floor 100 is the max floor. And this is 81 we're heading to. That's not the right one. This one must be the right one. Oh, I have everybody wrong. Oh, fuck this. I just realized that this is the boss from the floor 40. No fighting him. I can't run away with Riku though. Poor Riku. Alright, I do need to change everybody's equipment back up because I have it all set up for just that one fight. Everybody needs ribbon. We're gonna do... Ragnarok would be good. They're also all on the... Well, no, she's on the right one. She's on the wrong one. And she's on the right one. What's the votes going to at the moment? I really don't know exactly where the votes are. I paid attention a little bit during the first of the voting phase. No, you're AFK right now, so you don't hear what I'm saying, so I will tell you again when you get back, but it's hard to tell. It's anyone's game. What do you mean, what are you, chopped liver? I don't understand, Santa. You didn't ask the question. I was answering a question asked for by somebody else. Oh god, this is the same boss again. Run away! So now bosses are normal mobs. So there's gonna be a lot of running. Wait, I didn't make it up there. Oh, that's not the one. Santa's leftovers. Santa's... Okay, maybe sometimes, but he's not leftovers. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, hold on, I gotta call back real quick. Sorry, I'm back. To answer the question, I have absolutely no idea who is winning the voting. It could be anybody. Oh crap, and we could be dead right here.
I failed.
I think that most of the voting has been going towards Final Fantasy 15. But I'm not for sure. That was just during the beginning of the voting. I was watching it a lot closer at the beginning of the voting. I would like go in after every stream and see where the votes were going. But it's really anybody's game at the moment because I haven't been paying attention. God, that one Ultima made me have to restart this whole floor over. No! Fuck. I can't flee from that either. No, just let it kill us. These are some dangerous floors. Chances like that fourth plate of Thanksgiving food, everyone has to have it. That's a lot of food. I don't know if I could eat 4 plates worth of food, stuff like you stuff a plate on Thanksgiving. Walk away, you damn giant tonberry bastard. But we're just gonna run from everything, it seems. The Age of Flea.
I'm on a roll.
Every fight is a boss. We're just as strong as a boss. Part of me is thinking I should have Riku on Thief, and then she'd have Flee and First Strike, which would make it a lot easier to flee from these bosses rather than just escaping with everybody. It would also make it to where the boss couldn't get in a First Strike. But it wouldn't be very useful in fights like this. That's the one guy that scares me because he can wipe the entire party with one hit. Alright, let's see, white magic cure. We're gonna switch Riku to Thief. And then we've got Flea ready. Bye. That should make getting around here a little bit easier. Because I don't really care about the XP. I should be high enough to fight anything in this area. I just want to make it to the bottom floor. And then we gotta fight the second hardest boss in the game right after fighting another boss. It's gonna be tough. Okay, yeah, Thief is definitely speeding this up. $84. This one? What was this one? I like it when it's the easy one. 85. 84 was nothing. 85 is going to be a little bit longer. Did he just say something? That was weird. Fucker did 2,000 damage to Una.
At your service.
A lot of these things I could fight. I'm just running to get to where we're going. Maybe we're not spending forever and a day. Just forever. We get to save that day. We'll go to the fair on that day. It'll be fun. I think absolutely any enemy that you have fought in the game has a chance of appearing on this floor of the dungeon. But I think harder enemies have a better chance. No way I'm fighting that guy again. I like that the Tonberries are kind of like the protectors of this place. Oh, it's this place. Okay.
I'm gonna kick you in the spleen.
Spleen?
The spleen. Riku is very specific.
Dr. P is in the house.
Stop that.
You're You're going down.
This is a
That's the spirit.
maze.
Zenkaigen, Ikuyo?
All these enemies are like, where the heck are they going? I wanted to fight them. Nope. Sorry, enemies. Not interested. We're 87. Uh-oh. Rika got knocked out. Turn around there. Yeah, go the other way. Should probably start reading up on the strategy for the next guy. I've read the strategy, but not exactly the easiest. We're gonna have to fight one of these mega cactuars. Or megaton berries. You never had to fight one to progress. That's true. But if you do fight one, you can get an item called Twin Stars. And Twin Stars makes it to where MP costs are halved. Or MP costs are 0. This one's not a good one to fight. We'll fight another one. Which is a very good item to use on the last 2 fights. Wait. Because I didn't kill the first one.
Here comes my friend.
You can bribe a mega weapon for 3 stars? How much is the bribe? Do you know? Oops. I meant to use flee, I used escape. And what does 3 stars do? 3 stars like twin stars for the whole party? Ooh, 0 MP for the team, so I would be able to use... Ooh, I like that. Hopefully we get put up against another Omega weapon. I'd spend 96,000 for that.
Well, well.
It's so weird to me that Omega weapon is just a normal mob in this game. Aha! Here's where I could fight a Mega Tonberry though. I really only need the twin star. I could kill this guy easily. See. Can you bribe Mega Tonberries? The thief catnip setup? I could switch over to that. I will be right back. I might... Yeah, I'll be right back. I got some much needed foods brought to me, so while we are doing this I will be munching and somewhat quiet. Until after I finish eating. It doesn't look like you can bribe them.
All together now.
I'm gonna go for a catnip kill on this guy if I can. No! That's not what I was trying to do. Ah, I had that perfect. Oops. Got him. And I got a twin.
it look so good?
Bye, Riku. I could try fighting this guy also. Yeah, why not? Alright, a second twin star, that's all I really wanted.
Well, well.
Shit, I got turned around.
Let's do it.
I thought it was a weird camera angle.
Piece of cake.
Alright, what floor is this? 92? Only 8 more to go. We can do this. We're getting close.
Let's do it. You're going down.
That's the spirit.
Well, shit. That hurt. I like how some of these enemies are just like, well, we're gonna get one more hit on you before we die. Or before you run away. Some of them just so love the last hit.
Here comes the hurt.
Don't miss. Duck soup.
Duck what?
$97. Pain's almost max level. Oops, that was supposed to be a flea. Okay, we got out of there. $94.
No problem. Golems at your service.
$95. A Tumberry is definitely saying something. Once we get to the end, then I finally get to bang my head against the desk for the next boss.
Feeling about this one.
Me too.
Piece of cake.
Okay, that should have done away with the Tunberry that was big. Yes, he has no more. We can just drop down. 96, oh, we're getting so close. I can turn my video capture back on. Alright.
No problem.
$97. It's so crazy that so many bosses here or so many random battles here are bosses. 98. 99. This is good, we're getting close to the boss. Will I be able to take on the boss? That's a completely different question. But we're getting close to him. Run, Yuna! Thank you, Ayumi. I hope I got it. One of these guys is one of the game's super bosses, though, so... I mean... I think it's the second hardest fight in the game. It's just fighting spirit. I don't know how much that's gonna matter in this fight. We'll see. If I get everything set up right, maybe we'll first try it. I doubt it, but maybe. We can try. I'm always game to try. Just fall off under that. Why am I attacking? Oh, because I just killed the Tonberry that had to be killed. I was expecting to be auto-selected on Flea. We made it. Floor 100. Alright. Let's see. I need to read this real quick, so give me just a moment. Oh yeah, we're gonna save. But there's also an autosave, so I'm not worried either way. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, the autosave is nice. Very nice. Let's see. Got them all on the right garment. I don't even know if I have all of the accessories. I might need to go grab some accessories. Let's see. Alright. Una gets 2 Metro Bangles. She's got what she needs. We'll all be on higher power. Riku, as far as accessories, what's she gonna be using? Another one I'm not sure if I have. Ooh, there it is, Regal Crown. Okay. She's also going to get one of these Mithril Bangles. And then Pain. Pain gets Crystal Bangle and a Championship Glove. And just Championship. Do I have that stuff? I have Champion Belt. I don't think that works as Championship. I don't know if that's the one I want or not. Alright, let me look this stuff up real quick. Ugh. Just give her Mithra Bengal also. Yeah, because Crystal Bangle, I think that's going to be a hard one to get if I wanted to go for it. Okay. And yeah, I think you're right, Anime. I think it is talking about the champion bracer. Her champion belt. Not bracer. I hear you. I definitely hear you, Ayumi. After this boss, this is probably going to be it from me for the stream tonight. But after this boss, it's all downhill. Alright, let's see what you got, Zayon. Wait, you're not Zayon? What is this? Alright. Ah, what am I doing? I already messed up. Let me quit. There we go. I think he did just go Super Saiyan. Alright. Everyone's equipped, right? There was one other thing I wanted to do, but that's okay. I'll do it if I end up dying. Just wanted to put the items that I needed to use at the top of the list, so I didn't go looking for them. Wait, is it stamina? No, it's stamina tonic. Twin stars on pain, Koopa, Mugu Kiraja. She's a Mega Elixir. Interesting. I'm supposed to make it all the way around. Oh. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I needed to open up with Moogle Wall, but I did not. Got it. My rotation? Well, once I get done buffing, we're pretty much just gonna let Pain do all the work. I thought I had them disabled. They really should be disabled. Are they not? Yeah, they're disabled. Oh, that should be active. Buff up, switch pane all the way around back to mascot. And then we do things. So let's see. Walja. She needs to switch. Okay, and that breaks Payne's damage limit. She can do max damage again. Or she can do above max damage. Now she needs to use... Hey. You know, why are you confused? What? They're both confused. Why are they both confused? How am I gonna do this? I need to get Riku back alive. I also need wall up. We'll do wall first. That's not gonna work. This isn't even the really hard one. Have I got Payne's Overdrive? Is that what OD is? No, I don't need to gain any AP. I just need to get used to this fight. There's no abilities that I could get that would help me. Payne's gonna be using, it's a Cactuar ability. I appreciate you trying to help anime, but I really don't like, outside strategies. I'm already using a strategy. Alright. We're gonna start with Walja. We're gonna go with the way I did it last time. Twin stars for Payne. We need Rajinja. She needs to use Stamina Tonic. Oh, that's not gonna work because she died. Okay. We go back in. You mean her like special dress sphere where she fights all alone and stuff? Once we have everything set up with the buffs, we're gonna be pretty much invincible. It's just getting the buffs set up. That's all it is. We just gotta get a lucky buff set up. The idea is to have Pain go all the way around the dress sphere. Then she gets unlocked damage. Everybody has unlocked HP. So we're also going to use a tonic which doubles our HP. Yuna's just going to be spamming cures. Pain will be doing like 40 to 90,000 damage. And Riku will be there for looks. Riku doesn't have much of a job right now. I gotta think. Oh, right. I wanted to move my items around. I knew there was something that I wanted to do. Alright, so we're gonna move this up here. We're gonna move this up also. I mean, I'll have Riku do a couple of things, but she is not as useful in this fight. Okay. Riku's gonna get a turn first. Use stamina tonic. Now, why is she getting affected with that? She shouldn't be getting affected with that. Makes no sense. Oh, yeah, I know why it is. It all makes sense again. Yeah, we're not gonna win this fight right now. Let's see, I'm going to... Well... First, I'm going to... Let's see... How to do this. We're going to... This is where we go? Aha. Sorry, anime. I told you I didn't want any help. You kept trying to help. You're no longer welcome here. Okay. But we go back in. We're probably gonna have to do this at a later time. Don't have much time tonight to work on this guy. But I think he's gonna be pretty easy once I get the rotation in and everything's working. I've just got to get the rotation in. Try one more time. But then probably gonna have to save this for the next night. For tomorrow. Yeah, he just kept talking about what other guys were saying. I don't care what other guides are saying. There's more than one way to skin a Kate Sith. More than one way to skin a Kate Sith. That works. I know what my trouble was, and none of his suggestions was about my problem. Yeah, it's not gonna work right now. But at least I know what the problem is, and I'll fix the problem off stream. We'll kill him tomorrow, and then we only have to do the end of the game. And we're done with it. Not so bad. Another guide says this, another guide says that. There's a lot of ways to kill this guy. I appreciate you not being like that, Ayumi. I mean, when I need help, I'll say it. You know, I need help. I can't figure this out. I'll ask if anybody has any suggestions, but I don't need any backseat gamers. It clearly says in the stream rules. No spoilers or help unless requested by streamer. Wasn't requested. Oh, thank you, Ayumi. I try to look at things with some pizzazz. I don't know. This isn't happening right now. I'm gonna do some things off stream, and then when we start up the stream, I should be able to go right in and kick his ass. Should be fun. I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. We got to level 100. I mean, and we killed the level 80 boss. That boss was hard enough as it is. And then in the next stream, maybe we can even finish the game. We'll see. It depends on how long this fight takes us. And I think we've got the final chapter, or the final mission after we beat the game. Oh, I'm not even worried about this guy. The main thing that I'm worried about is whether or not we're going to be able to get 100%. I hope that I did everything right. We're at 93%, but we're supposed to be at 93.6%. And there's absolutely no way to tell if you're at 93.4 or 93.6. So we could just be just shy of getting 100%. So we're either going to get 100% when we beat the game, or we're going to get 99% when we beat the game. If we get 100% when we beat the game, we get an extra cutscene. But if we only get the 99%, then we have to deal with the normal ending and either go back and try to figure out what we missed, or do New Game Plus, which I don't really want to do New Game Plus. Though you can beat this game in like 5 hours in New Game Plus, so I could theoretically just do New Game Plus off stream real quick. Because you go New Game Plus, and then if you picked Youth League, you just pick the other one. You pick New Yevon on the New Game Plus, and that gives you your extra percentages that you were missing. Because you can easily get over 100% in this game, but not in one playthrough. Like, if you want to get 100% one playthrough, it is very strict on what you have to do and who you have to talk to. What scenes you gotta get. We'll see. Oh, I love ideas. I just don't like people being like, this strategy says this. You should be doing this. You're doing it wrong. This isn't the way that this guy that I saw online did it. So you should be doing it the way they did it. Because there's only one way to do this thing. And all else is just stupid. I'm cool with suggestions. If you're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that because of this reason, I'd be like, oh, you're right, that reason is killing me. But if you're just like, you need to change your entire strategy, or you need to just do more grinding, or, you know, just kill, none of that's helpful. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here. Oh, we've done enough Final Fantasy. We would most likely make our own guides. That would be so awesome. I think it would be totally epic to make a Final Fantasy guide. There's been some times where I'd like to make a guide. This game would be a good guide to make because they've got a lot of 100% walkthroughs, but everyone that I've seen is either way too bland or just doesn't go in detail enough. Even this one didn't go over the PR and who you needed to talk to for that. It's whatever. Yeah, you take care too, Amy, and anybody else who's here. Y'all stay awesome, and I will see y'all in the next stream. Bye, guys.